welcome to day 10, our final day of our 10-day intro work to the work. Today, I'm excited to be offering you a little taste of my signature Yin and Yang class. But before I do that, I want to discuss community. It's the topic for today. So creating a community virtually can be easy and in some ways can be challenging. Those of you who've taken my classes in person know how much of a personal connection I like to make with my students. I like to know names. I like for people to feel seen and heard because I care. And I want to make that connection so that I can know you. Injury prevention is very important to me. Understanding your body is very important to me. So I make sure to really get to know my students and what's going on with them and to try to remember and take note and learn over time so that I can really fully help and support my students in their journey. The same thing applies virtually, and what's so cool is that we now have this really awesome community of yogis together. Some people who would probably never have met otherwise. There are people on there that have never met in person but know each other and even say hi. There are students that have known each other from in person but haven't seen each other in years, or someone moved, or they weren't crossing paths. And through the work, they're now able to reconnect and see each other. So we've created this really strong sense of community and camaraderie in our virtual space together, even from afar. So you get to be in the comfort of your own home or in your own space, wherever you are, on your own timeline, and you get to have this awesome support and group of people who are here doing this work together. And maybe for different reasons, but it all brings us to the same virtual space, which I think is super cool. That we can connect in ways that we probably wouldn't otherwise, right? And also, we get to bring people in. It's people that brought in their family members, their friends, and join the work collectively. And it's so cool to get to share space with people who I have never met in person. And like I said, maybe never would have otherwise. So, our community is super strong. I'm here for you always. You're welcome to share the journal prompts with me, your findings, things like that. I welcome feedback. If something is working for you, let me know. If you're looking for something that you can't find on the site, a specific style of class or a specific little area of something, or you want to work on something, let me know and I can make it happen. That being said, my Yin and Yang class is a fusion of Yin and the workflow. So we won't be able to hold the shapes for as long as they typically are designed to be today, since we don't have a ton of time, which is fine. So it'll be a little shorter of hold times for the Yin, but the idea is that we work into the connective tissue, we open up the body effectively, and then we move with that newfound space. Yeah, so it creates this really full, kind of complete feeling of a practice, the way it's designed to be, with both the Yin and the Yang elements. So, that being said, if you have a bolster, grab it. If not, that's okay. Blocks if you have it, strap if you have it. If you don't have a strap, something else that can be used instead of a strap, like a tie or a belt, right? Grab those things. We're going to be working up and down the front of the mat, so we won't be doing any flipping around. We're going to start in a heart opener. So I recommend blocks if you have them, highest and medium setting. You face the back of your mat, and this is going at the front of your mat, so you're going to turn towards the back, okay? If you have a bolster, you might rest that on top. Little slope, bolster or no bolster, or if you don't have blocks, then you can make it with pillows, cushions, right? Lie back so that your head is supported and your shoulders are supported, and you can let your chest gently open. Feet can be planted, knees bent. If you prefer legs straight, you can do that. If you prefer soles of feet together, knees apart, you can do that. But we are going to be staying mostly parallel today. So I want to feel if it's okay for your body to be in some type of parallel shape for your legs, that might be most ideal. And if your feet are planted into the ground, lift your toes up, spread your toes out, and then soften them back down. Feel big toe mounds, pinky toe mounds, center of each heel on the ground. And soften yourself in. Let your body feel the ground. Let your body feel the support as your chest gently expands. Move your inhales up underneath your collarbones, out into your shoulder heads. And exhales move all the way down your arms, out of your fingertips. Full breath in. And full breath out. your breath? Is it free? We're moving into heart space today, rounding this all out with heart space connected to Dharma, right? Your purpose, your duty, whatever lights your soul on fire. Many of us are super closed off here, especially these days, so be patient and be compassionate with yourself. As you feel your inhales and exhales travel up and down the front line of your body, as well as the back line of your body. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. One more breath in. And one more breath out. Arms sweep down by your side. Reach your arms forward and up. Take your arms out to a goalpost and then circle them back down by your side. Add the breath. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, out and down. Do a few more with your breath. Your own pace might be faster or slower than mine. So no restriction of your breath, not quite yet. Free inhales and exhales through nose for the in. Next time your arms are up, pause there. Let them hang back behind you. Bend your elbows, grab a hold of opposite elbows lightly. Carefully slide your fingertips to the back of your head. Lift your head slightly off your support. Roll off to one side or the other into a ball. And then roll all the way to your belly. So now your head is towards the front of the mat, feet towards the back, and move your stuff a little bit out of your way. Make your way into a Sphinx pose, elbows under shoulders, forearms parallel to one another. Bring your palms together now instead. Pinky fingers, edges of your hands to the ground, elbows approximately underneath your shoulders. Tuck your right toes under, slide your thigh back, untuck your toes. Do the same with your left to create more space. This pinky finger edge side of your arms is your heart meridian line. It links into the heart meridian line. In traditional Chinese medicine, the Yin practice is linked to that. It goes off of that. So now, crawl your elbows a little further forward. Let your heart soften, let your head hang heavy. Your heart meridian and heart space, the organ in Chinese medicine, is connected to joy and elation. Connected to the air element. Your heart chakra is also governed by air. Release the crown of your head to the ground, soften through your belly. Feel this gentle back bend move into your low spine. Rock your right ear towards your right shoulder ever so gently. Bring it back into chest, left ear towards left shoulder. And back to the center. Head gets heavy. A few more breaths. Let your shoulders wing onto your back. Release the weight of your head. And see if you can move your breath all the way down to the front of your hips. Inhale. And exhale. Cactus your arms out to the sides as you lower yourself down to your belly. Slide your left knee up towards your elbow into a half frog. Head can turn to the left or to the right. You decide what feels better to you. Let your body embrace the ground. We won't be here for too long, but let this be a moment to reset, to feel the floor, to feel the support of the ground underneath you. Breathe into your lower back, the back of your pelvis, and the back of your heart space. One more inhale through the inseam of your left leg. Exhale, let the inseam of your leg drop closer to the ground. Link up open your eyes. Turn your head to the right if it's not already there. Straighten your right arm out to the side, palm face down, wrist, elbow, shoulder, one line. Head turns to the left. Left hand plants under your shoulder, push down, roll yourself open onto your right side. Left foot can plant in front of or behind your right leg, or it might stack on top of your right leg or lengthened behind or knee to the ground in front of you or onto blocks. You might need to move your heart forward a little more and or your hips a little further forward. Feel your heart traction forward. Your head can rest on support if your head doesn't rest comfortably on the ground. Left hand can stay here, or left arm can reach up, or maybe the back of your hand comes to your lower back. But instead of trying to force open this range, let your body land where it lands. Instead of squeezing your shoulder blades together, can you soften that same space instead and let your body organically peel open? Breathe into this right side of your chest, right shoulder, right arm. And this is the lung meridian line, which is the yin yang pair. Connected to grief and sadness, also connected to air. Full breath in, and full breath in. If left arm is behind you or up, slowly return your left hand to the ground. Snake your way all the way to your belly. Right away, arms cactus out to the sides. Right knee slides up towards your right elbow. Head can turn to the left or to the right. Right inseam of your leg drops closer to the mat with each exhale. This alleviates some of any maybe remaining pressure in your lower back. Let your heart space feel the ground. Full breath in. And full breath out. Settle into it more. Eyes open. Head turns to the left if it's not already there. Lengthen your arm out to the side. Look to the right, plant your hand under your shoulder, push down, roll open onto your left side. Right foot plants in front of or behind your left leg, or knee on top or in front of you. You decide you might move your hips and or chest further forward. Feel the traction away from your left arm instead of just simply trying to force your body open. Feel the reach of your heart. Maybe right hand stays, maybe arm up, maybe hand goes behind your back. Also option to place something underneath your head if your head does not rest comfortably on the ground. Move the breath from your sternum all the way out to your shoulder head. To your elbow, out the palm of your hand, out your fingertips. Big inhale, center of your chest. Exhale, move it all the way out. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Slowly, right arm reaches back up if it moved behind you. Take your hand to the ground. Shoulder, rib cage, belly, hip, and knee back to your stomach. This time, big toes touch, heels drop apart, one hand on top of the other under your forehead. Take a few breaths to breathe across your lower back. Feel everything align into the center. Separate your feet about a hip width distance. Make your way back to space. Elbows under shoulders, forearms parallel. This time, take your left hand to your right hand. Left elbow slides forward a bit. Right heel comes in towards your glute. Right arm reaches up and back. Maybe reach for the inside of your foot and draw your heel in gently. Ardha Bakasana. Different version of half frog. Left elbow presses down. Inhale. If you have it, carefully exhale, release your foot, both elbows to the ground. Right fingertips spin to the left, right elbow glides forward slightly, left heel to butt cheek, Left arm up and back. Maybe you reach for the inside of foot. Press down through right elbow as you hug your left heel in. Gentle squeeze, gentle lengthening through the front of left thigh. Inhale. Carefully exhale. Release it if you have it. Both elbows down. Lower yourself back down to the ground. Hands underneath your shoulders. Push all the way to tabletop. One cat-cow together. Inhale, expand your heart forward. Lift your gaze and tailbone up to the sky. Exhale, round your back. Press the ground away, navel center stroke. Neutral spine, knees, ankles, big toes close together. Have your strap nearby. Have a proper block nearby. Tuck your toes, sit back to your heels. We're not going to be here for long in our foot stretch. Reach back for your pinky toes. If they touch the ground, make sure they're tucked under. If this is too much, some options to alleviate. Bolster or block can go under your knees. Bolster or block can go in between your heels and your butts. Those are two. You can always take blocks to either side and you would lean into them for support too. If you want to add a little bit here, grab a hold of your strap. Now this is a lot going on, so you're welcome to work into your feet alone and ignore the shoulders. If you want to add shoulders, arms out in front of you, wider than shoulders, pull with your hands. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, elbows bend to open up across your chest. In this toe squat, inhale, arms lift back up to the sky. Exhale, arms down in front of you. We go again. Inhale, arms lift up tall, reach. Exhale, elbows bend, chest expands. Inhale to lift back up. Exhale, arms down in front of you. Keep going with your breath. So we're moving into the plantar fascia in the bottoms of your feet, which is part of the longest line of uninterrupted connective tissue in your body, which also is your bladder line, the whole back body, soles of feet up your whole back body, through your head into your forehead. Bladder meridian, again in Chinese medicine. Connected to fear, connected to water. Many of us have a ton of tightness in feet and it can wreak havoc on our bodies. Last time. We're going to address the feet as part of where we're going next. Hands release down, lean forward, untuck your toes. Good work. Sit back to your heels. If you need to tap it out or move it out a little bit, you can. Outer heels hug in. Neutralize ankles, so instead of heels splaying out, they squeeze in. If it's okay for your knees, fingertips behind you, lean back, lift your knees. If that's too much, you might take fingertips in front of you and lift your knees. So target area is the front of your ankles. So if you're already feeling a lot in front of your ankles here with your knees down, you can stay. You can also take blocks and support. You might take hands to knees and use your hands to lift your knees up off the ground. Your version of your ankle stretch. We're not here for as long, but we're working intentionally through tops of feet and ankles to restore some natural space and mobility into our feet, into the feet joints, ankle joints, all of that. One more breath in. Exhale, carefully release it. Hands to the ground, tuck your toes once again. Pinky toes again included. Props as needed and wanted. You won't be here for as long. Rest your shoulders on top of your hips. This time hands can rest face up or face down on your thighs. Maybe eyes soft and closed. So see if you can stay with this. As long as it's breathable, as long as it's manageable, right? Nothing ridiculous. If it feels out of control, then use the support to help. You can also lean forward as needed. How's your breath? Is it free? Check in, right? Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Carefully, eyes open. Lean forward, hands to the ground. Untuck your toes. Tap it out a little bit. Maybe press one leg back and the other leg back to bring some space into the back of your legs. All right, move your strap, move your step. Blocks towards the front of the mat. Make your way into your tabletop. Root down through your palms. Inhale, open your chest, cow spine, chin away from your heart. Exhale, round it up, press the ground away, navel center, in and up. Go again, inhale, chest through, lift. Exhale, round it out, squeeze. One more, inhale, heart forward. And exhale, round it out. Neutral spine, right leg long behind you. Left arm forward, big inhale. Exhale, elbow and knee squeeze together, draw navel to spine. Inhale to lengthen it out, reach. Exhale, once again, squeeze it in, elbow and knee spread wide to your right palm. One more, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to squeeze it in, contract. Inhale, press it away, hold. Exhale, kick right heel to butt cheek, left arm sweeps down and back. Maybe reach for your foot or your ankle, maybe. Press down through right hand, feel left shoulder spiral back. If there's space there too, that's also okay. Inhale. If you have it without slingshotting, exhale, arm forward, leg back. Left toes down, left arm sweeps back to go up. Big inhale. Exhale, left arm threads under your right shoulder down towards the ground. Press down, inhale to come back up, lift it. Exhale, swing it back, plant it down, right knee to chest, left toes tuck, left knee lifts. Inhale, right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Lift onto the ball of your left foot, micro bend left knee. Lift up out of your hip crease, feel right hip open more. Circle your ankle 3 times one way. 3 times the other way. Inhale, lengthen leg, level your hips. Exhale, right knee to nose. Lift from your belly, create space, step it through. Just hand if you need to bring it there. Left knee comes down. Untuck your toes. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, hands interlace down to your front thigh. Traction it forward, lift your belly up off your pelvis. Hug your right thigh bone back, wrap your left hip forward. Inhale, arms lift up to the sky. Exhale, elbows bend out to the sides. Press down to right heel. Inhale, open your chest, tilt your fingertips back. Exhale, sweep your hands down. Grab blocks if you have them. Draw your hips back, flex to your right foot, Ardha Hanumanasana. Slide your heel forward a little. Point and flex to your right foot a few times. Feel into the back of your leg. Mobilize to your ankle. Inhale, lift your chest. Now walk the blocks back a little bit more. Exhale, reach your hips back. Take right hand, right palm more. Lean all the way to sit down to the inside of your left heel. Setting up for our half saddle in yin, right? Is what this would be called. Nestle your sitting bone towards the inside of your heels, okay, if it doesn't touch. Right hand to the right, lift your left hip a little. Now allow your pelvis to rotate to the right, lengthen through the front of your left thigh. Stay here or right elbow towards the ground, or both elbows towards the ground. Here just for a few breaths. Breathe into the front of left thigh, no need to go further than necessary. Full breath in. And full breath out. Slowly press yourself back up. Now here's the trick. Bend into your right knee. Grab a hold of your block. Press into your right foot as you walk forward. Blocks forward, right foot further forward. Knee over ankle, shift forward of your back knee. Left hand stays, right arm to the sky, twist open, easy breath in. Exhale, hamstring curl, left heel in. Maybe reach back for your foot, gentle hug it. Lift up out of left shoulder, peel right shoulder open. One more breath in the quad stretch. Carefully exhale, release your leg. Hand down, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, stay low, blocks to highest setting. One time, exhale, hips up and back, flex to your right foot. Inhale, bend into your right knee, walk the blocks further forward, or fingertips. Exhale, left leg lifts up, push through your heel out from the crown of your head. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, bend both knees, left knee to chest. Weight into right heel firmly. Slowly rise yourself up to stand, arms lift up to the sky. Inhale, Pada Tadasana. Exhale, left knee next to right knee. Right palm faces forward. Left elbow into the side body. We're already here. Feel the 3 corners of right foot. Big toe mound, pinky toe mound, center heel. Softness through right knee. Reach back for the inside of your left foot with your left hand. Press down into right foot. Take an easy breath in. Lift the front of your pelvis up. Now exhale, start to kick into your left hand with your left foot. Feel your left shoulder peel back, but wrap your left inner thigh up to move your left foot forward in line with your right. Continue to slide your toes and shin up the wall behind you. Instead of thinking down and out, reach up and then out, right? Feel the lift. If toes reach above shoulder height, you might take your right around the front knee. Not to adjust in a dancer's pose. Doesn't need to be huge. Full breath in. Press into right foot. Slowly exhale to lift yourself up. Big inhale, knee towards chest, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend your right knee, kick left heel back. Through warrior three, step all the way back. Hands plant to the ground, push down. Step back to a high plank. Inhale. Exhale, knees to the ground, tabletop. You inhale, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round it out, calf spine. Push the ground away. Neutral, left leg long behind you, right arm forward. Big breath in. Exhale, elbow and knee squeeze into touch. Inhale, lengthen it out. Go again, exhale, squeeze it in, contract. One more, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, reach it out, pause. Exhale, left heel to butt cheek, right arm sweeps down and back. Maybe you pause here, maybe you reach for foot or ankle. Press into left hand. Right shoulder heels open, full inhale. Gentle with control, exhale, arm forward, leg back. Left toes down, right hand sweeps down to go up. Big breath in. Exhale, circle your arm underneath, shoulder down towards the ground into the twist. Press down, inhale, come back up, lift. Exhale, sweep it back and down, clench your hand, left knee to nose, tuck right toes, lift right knee, inhale, left leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip, lift up onto the ball of your right foot, micro bend your right knee, peel left hip open, full breath in. And a full breath out, circle your ankle one way, circle the other way. Inhale, lengthen, level your hips, reach. Exhale, knee to chest. Lift, step it through. Right knee comes down, untuck your toes. Inhale, arms up, Anjaneyasana, lift tall. Exhale, hands interlace to front of left thigh. Press into it, lift up out of your belly. Scrub your left hip back, wrap your outer right hip forward. Navel center strong. Keep the press down, inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, elbows bend out to the sides, pause. Fingertips tilt back, inhale, open your chest. Exhale, hands circle all the way down. Reach for blocks if you have them. Draw your hips back, possibly slide your left heel further forward. Left toes flex up, point, and flex to your left foot a few times. Reach your left sitting bone back, bring your collarbones out as your sternum reaches forward. Flex, inhale. Exhale, walk the blocks further back. Slide your hips back. Lean into your left hand or left block to the side. Carefully sit all the way down to the inside of your right heel. All right, knees close, heel and butt close. Take your left hand to the side. Allow your right hip to lift up. This will take you out of the torque of your knee a little bit if you are feeling that. You can stand your hand or maybe elbow down or maybe both elbows down. We worked into the feet and the ankles, right? For this reason here, to help prep us to get that space, that plantar flexion. Big breath in. And deep breath out. Slowly press yourself back up. Bend to your left knee here. If it gets a little tricky, reach for your blocks. Shift your body weight forward. Walk the blocks forward. Walk your left foot further forward. Shift forward of your back kneecap. Left knee over ankle. Right hand stays down. Left arm up. Big breath in. Exhale, maybe hamstring curl right heel and reach back to grab a hold of your foot or your ankle for the quad stretch. Lift out of right shoulder. One more inhale. Carefully exhale, release it if you have it. Left hand down, tug back toes, lift back knee blocks, high setting. Inhale in low lunge. Exhale, hips up and back, flex your left bones. Inhale. Inhale to bend into your left knee. Walk your blocks or fingertips forward. Exhale, right leg lifts up, supported warrior three. Press into both feet. Inhale, reach through the crown of your head. Exhale, bend both knees, right knee into chest. Slowly make your way up to standing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right knee next to left knee, heel to belt, left palm faces forward, right elbow into side body. Reach back to go for the inside of your foot. Now, lift the front of your pelvis up. Softness to your left knee, feel left big toe mound, pinky toe mound, center of the heel. Lift up your left fingertips, big breath in. Exhale, kick into your right hand with your right foot. Wrap your right hip forward as your right shoulder peels back. Feel that opposition, okay? Into Nacho Adjustment, Dancer's Pose. Maybe this is where you stay. Instead of diving out and down, think up and out. Keep lifting your toes up as if your toes and your hand could meet above you at the ceiling. Feel your toes go above shoulder height, then left arm might reach out to go forward. But it's still a back bend, right? Back bend as opposed to a dive. Inhale. Press into left foot, soften left knee. Slowly exhale to rise. Knee to chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Keep right heel back. Bend left knee. Pass through warrior three. Step your right foot back. Palms plant down. Step all the way back. Downward facing dog. Heels lift. Knees come down. Sit your hips to either side and swing your legs around in front of you. Glide yourself forward, arms reach in front of you, knees bent, and slowly let all the way down to your back. Knees come into your chest, drop your knees to the left, arms out to the side like wings or a cactus, right shoulder hits heaven as we unwind your spine. Knees through center, up and over to the right. So it wasn't as long as our typical yin and yang practice would be, more yin, more yang, but you got a little feel for what that all feels like, putting those two sides of the equation together. Two different perspectives into the same room. Knees back to the center, scoop your knees up, option for happy baby. Maybe hands to knees, or you curl yourself up into a ball. Maybe right knee a kiss, left knee a kiss. And then expand, then explode all the way out into Shavasana. If you would like to support under your knees or your calves, or something for your spine, your head, right, or over your body, do what you need to do to get comfortable. Let your front body soften into your back body into the ground. And now how does it feel to arrive in what you've just created for yourself? Feel the effect of this practice work its magic. Can you get out of your own way and call in patience as you rest and you feel and you observe without needing to fix or change or adjust. ground a little bit more. Inhale fully to fingertips and toes. And let it go. Maybe one hand to heart, one hand to belly, as you call in again patience and gratitude and compassion, right? Karuna, compassion, for your practice, for your time spent on your mat, for your discovery, the practice of Svadhyaya, self-study. You're laying that foundation for yourself to cultivate a lot of health and wellness and rigor in your own power, your own divinity, your own strength. So thank yourself. If you'd like to stay any longer, you're welcome to, and I encourage you to, if and only if you're ready to move forward at this moment. Knees guide in towards your chest. Rock over to one side or the other. Don't overthink it. And press all the way up to a seat. Inhale, arms sweep out to reach up, palms touch at the top. Exhale, hands draw down to your heart, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, shoulders lift as high as they'll go. Exhale, pull them straight back and let them drop straight down. Notice where they land. We'll close with a single Om. Inhale to prepare. Thumbs lift to the space between your eyebrows. This light and this love and this divinity within me, it sees and it honors and it is so humbled by the light, love, and divinity within you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan, victory to your soul. Thank you for joining me. I so appreciate it. And thank you for following along with me these last 10 days if you have been doing this sequentially. Our community is so strong, so I encourage you to check out our live Zoom classes, check out social media, check out our different forums that we have to connect to each other. So if you ever need anything, you know where to find me.